Hello everyone, it's Alex, and today we're going to talk about my favorite topic in the world, making movies. Today I'm going to tell you what you need to pitch a show to networks, to ABC, to NBC, to Netflix, and all of it. Right now I am pitching a show to networks. I cannot say exactly what show is it. I will update everyone on which network we actually end up going with and how things actually turn out. When I started pitching shows in 2019, I had no idea of the entire world of pitching or how to pitch or where to pitch. I'm happy to bring you so at least you are prepared, you are ready, and then you know what you need to pitch a show. So number one is a logline. A logline is basically what the idea of the show, because remember, a logline has to be maybe one of the most powerful, most explanatory thing of the entire pitch, because this will determine how the executives or the decision makers will go about it. You have to shock them, you have to bring their interest, you have to absorb them in this logline. This logline has to be so powerful that they tell themselves, okay, this sounds very good though. This something else. Let me see what is next. Let me see more. If the logline doesn't give this effect, either they will not read it, or even if they go read with not the best taste. The logline was meh, so they're like, let me at least just see what else is in this thing. See, it will ruin some of the potential of closing the deal later on. A successful logline has those three components: the main character, the main goal, the impediment of the goal, or the antagonist, what they have to overcome, what's going to be the friction that they're going to meet. Here's some famous TV shows logline. For example, 30 Rock. The social awkward head writer of a sketch comedy show must deal with an arrogant new boss and a crazy new star, all while trying to run a successful television show without losing her mind. It shows who she is, what's her goal, and what she's going to be facing to accomplish this goal. And it's interesting. The Sopranos. The capo of a New Jersey syndicate goes to a psychiatrist to deal with the changing nature of his business, a wife who no longer trusts him, kids who are growing up, and his murderous extended family. The next one is a one sheet. One sheet is between a resume and a summary. It's basically something to give the executives a little bit longer than a logline so they can remember you after you left the building. A one sheet is not always necessary. I did not have to have a one sheet. This is only a bonus. Now let's go to the big meat. Now before we go to the big meat, it's the fourth one. Let's go to the third one, pilot script. What I'm telling you is exactly what I had to provide while pitching my show. Now a pilot script, it is what it says it is. It's a script of the pilot. This one has to be perfect. Make sure there is a lot that goes through writing a good pilot. One needs to be there. Guys, if you guys want me to go through how to make a pilot script that really stands out and how to write it, let me know in the comments. But basically, it shows to the executive or the decision maker what exactly it's going to be the pilot. I made those mistakes. You really make sure there was no mistakes there. A single mistake in a pilot script will just make you look like an amateur. It's extremely hard to proofread this many times. You have to respect all the different rules that goes into a script. I didn't know when you introduce a character for the first time, his name has to be in capital. I didn't know that. So many stuff like this where you have to know. You also have to know what, because there was different format of script. We all know that. There was different kind of like script format. Use the right format. This is what you need. The minimum is a logline, pilot script, and a show Bible that I'm going to talk last in this video. The other stuff is bonus. The more you have it, of course, the better. For example, I'm pitching a show right now to networks, and I have what's called a Sizzle Reel. So basically, you shoot a 2-3 minute trailer or reel with few of the scenes with the main character and the story, and this is powerful. You know why this is powerful? If you can do a Sizzle Reel, do a Sizzle Reel, because let's just be honest, executives and all these big decision makers, they see so many script, so many stories during the day, during the year, that it is all kind of start to blend together, and executives don't really have imagination. I don't mean it to sound bad. What I mean that executives' jobs, it's not in the creative field. They are not there like us directors or filmmakers or creative. They are there to make decisions that make sense for their network and to close deals. So when you have a Sizzle Reel, it brings emotion to the table. A sizzle reel is a game changer because a sizzle reel gives emotion and show how the show will actually look. I have a stunning sizzle reel. Guys, also let me know in the comments if you guys want me to make a video on what exactly needs to be in the professional sizzle reel, what needs to be shown there, and I'll make a video about it. Check out in the description if I have a video similar to that or something. And this is where you start to getting the executive's emotion, because once emotions are engaged, first they love the log line. This is interesting. Now they read the pilot, it looks pretty good though, it'll make sense. Now they have the sizzle reel, and the sizzle reel, now they are moved. And now it's gonna affect the decision better. Some actually have already a pilot shot. You don't have to have a pilot. You can have, of course, if you have a pilot ready, even better. But a sizzle reel will do the job because you want to get the emotion. And the last part, my favorite part, a show Bible. A show Bible is basically a piece of pages that you put together that actually summarize the show, give the tone of the show, and actually give an overview of what the show is, what the show represents, and what the show will be. These are the few stuff that needs to be in the show Bible. In the show Bible, you want to have, of course, the name of the show. You want to have the log line, again, on right after the title, you want to have the log line, and you also want to have a summary of what the show is all about. The next one that you want to have in the show Bible is also the show lookalike. So you will have to choose like 3 shows that look like this show, and this is where, if you want, let me know. I'm going to make a video on how to make exactly a show Bible that gives you the best chances to be picked up by a network, because the shows that you pick has to kind of represent. Executives want to see other shows right now or in the past that are working, that are kind of similar to your idea, so they can make a safer bet that they can kind of understand the mood also of the show. So this is why it's important to choose the right shows. But a lot of people choose shows that they just feel like connect with the show. You also have to pick at least 1 or 2 of the shows to be strategic compared to it to be already successful, and compare also to the history of the network. What are the shows that the network has produced and stuff like that. The next one is characters description. All the main characters, you describe who they are, what they are about. The next one in the show Bible will be seasons. You have to have at least the next 5 seasons described. Yes, tell them exactly what, not exactly, but tell them overall what is happening in season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, and season 5. The last piece of a show Bible, or one of the last pieces of the show Bible, will be the tone. Rather pictures that you took from the sizzle reel, or if you don't have a sizzle reel, then you get actors and you do a lot of photo shoots. You want to give them the tone with photos and also explaining. They want to understand this is comedy, this is dramatic, this is basically give them an idea of the tone. So this is actually kind of the main principles and the main case that you want to have in the show Bible. And with all of this, you are ready to pitch networks. You are ready to look like a pro. I'm extremely happy because I remember when I started, I knew nothing, and I'm extremely happy to now be pitching a show to networks and know exactly what's going on, and it's really amazing. I love this industry so much. I love making films. If you have any questions, let me know. Until then, guys, keep at it, go for it, keep killing it. I believe in you. You got this. And guys, I will see you on the next one. Peace.